What's up, everybody? This is Ben Knight. What I want to do today is just kind of give you a brief overview of the University of Wynn. Working hard to get this finished and up and running for everybody. Keep getting a lot of questions. When is it going to launch? How much is it going to cost? So on and so forth. Really appreciate the support. My goal is just to get this thing done, but I'm not going to launch it until it's ready to go and provides plenty of value. So, like I said, right now I just kind of want to give you a brief overview and kind of show you what we have going right now. So, here we are on the home page of the website, and we're not logged in right now. So you can scroll down, gives you some info. You can right away click here to join. Kind of gives you some courses and an overview of them. Get down here. These tutorials aren't finished yet. These are probably going to be more of just free FAQs, is where I'm going with that. Anyways, another option to subscribe. If you click on the About Us page, that's where you're going to find a lot of the information on what you're getting and what the school is about. So, just to be clear, this is not a school designed to teach you how to ride. We're just, that's not what we're trying to accomplish here. What we're trying to do is to teach you all the fundamentals up to advanced tactics of bracket index racing. So we're going to start with the basis and build from there and just make sure you understand everything fully. So if you're on the About Us page, it gives you a brief overview of Dustin and I, whatever, we're tooting our own horns. Um, anyways, this is designed to learn at your own pace on your schedule. Once you join, it's a monthly membership. Okay. Once you have joined and subscribed, you're going to get access to all the written tutorials, all the audio tutorials, any video tutorials we have up. We're also going to try and do probably weekly member meetings on Zoom where everybody will get emailed, a link to join the meeting. And that's where we're going to kind of come full circle and just have a community talk. We're going to discuss lessons, questions you have, really anything and everything. Excuse me. Additionally, you're going to get every member is going to get an annual membership kit. Right now, that's looking like a logbook, a t-shirt. I'm probably going to include a koozie just because, got to have a good koozie. And it could be more things. Additionally, we're working on some manufacturer discounts. So we're trying to work with some companies to get you guys discount codes. That way you can save some money, just kind of a built in value thing. One of the big things we're doing is Platinum General Services and Ralphie Navarro have already pledged a custom Vance and race suit. So the way we're going to do that is anybody who signs up for the year or is a membership for the first year, which will be shortened because of just when we launch this, you're all automatically entered for the drawing, and it's just going to be completely random. But one of our students, one of you guys or girls, is going to win, a custom Vance and race suit. That's probably about a $2,500 value, but like I said, our whole goal is to not only teach you how to win and become better, but we're also trying to build in this value. Excuse me. We're going to do some weekly and monthly giveaways for members. And that will be kind of something like we'll probably do some weekly giveaways for entry fees. So any members eligible, it'll be completely random. And then we'll probably also do some type of contingency type thing where anybody who won from the weekend before, they're going to have the opportunity to get entered into a drawing for basically what I would call a contingency payout. So shoot over to the FAQ section. Excuse me. I think I'm trying to battle a little sinus infection. So right here is just kind of some frequently asked questions we're not going to go over right now. What does membership include? Can I cancel my membership? I will touch on this real quick. So what we're going to do with the membership is you got to do it for 3 months. And the reason for this is the first reason is I partnered with one of my mentors. He's a huge name in the car racing world, and all Luke Bogacki has ever done is race for a living. So he's got a similar school. And when I was looking at building this out, honestly, there was no reason for me to recreate or come up with my quote unquote version of some of the basic tutorials. So the beginning and foundation of this whole program will actually come from Luke's tutorials. So that means I have to compensate Luke because we worked out an agreement, but it works out well for everybody because A, we're able to launch this a lot quicker, and B, his tutorials are great. Now they're going to be a little bit car oriented, but that's why I worked out a deal with him to have kind of the foundation tutorials. Everything after that is probably whatever 95% of it is going to be tutorials that I wrote, recorded, so on and so forth. Might get some guest tutorials, could have Dustin do a few. So after that, it's going to be strictly motorcycle focused and tutorials coming from us. Second reason why we're requiring 3-month membership is the yearly welcome kit. I mean, that just costs money. We're sending out t-shirts, I think I said koozies, a logbook. So, that adds up. And 3, honestly, you just got to give it a fair chance. You gotta commit to this. After the 3-month membership, you can cancel at any time, no questions asked. Of course, we'd love some feedback if you're canceling, but it's just as simple. Just let us know and we'll cancel your membership and the monthly billing. But like I said, you got to commit to 3 months because we just have overhead costs. So we can't have somebody join for a month, get a $50 welcome package. I've got to pay for the Luke Bogacki tutorials. And you gotta be involved and take it upon yourself. So that's just a quick overview. There's more questions answered here. Little sponsor page. We don't need to go into that. Contact page. Actually didn't mean to click on that. But the other main thing that I want to point out on the website. Please on. Okay. See, like I said, I'm still working on getting everything up and running, but this will only be available to members as well. And it's a forum, kind of like the old school days. And this is where you can post any questions. We're going to have some topics already. As you can see, I started building some out, but this is where you can post a question. Maybe that's not urgent, and not only let Dustin and I help answer it and potentially some other guest instructors, but have the community as a whole. What we're trying to do is build a community. So we want all of our students to come together and help each other. And so this is a place that you can also have additional questions on lessons, races, et cetera, et cetera. Anyways, this is kind of the not logged in side. Once you're logged in, that's when you'll be able to go to your courses, and I'll just kind of show you a brief overview of how this is going to work. Go in here, view the first course, gives you a little brief overview. It's telling you have lifetime access to this. This is the basics beginner. Then you go to the curriculum, and right now there's 8 different courses in here, so you can kind of see. So once you click on that course, well, this one I've already quote unquote done. So let me go back real quick. We'll go to this one. You can see it tracks your progress and everything. So it's showing, let me pull this over, showing 3 of 8 lessons complete, course progress, blah, 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 tracks everything. And this is what the actual lessons look like. So my goal is to have every lesson that's written also be at least an audio version, if not also a video version, depending on the course and the lesson we're trying to get across. So right here, this is the complete written version in audio. So if you don't want to read, that's fine. Just plug in and listen. So you have that here, and you can see this is the written tutorial. And these are lengthy. Most of these are about 3,000 words. So we're just scrolling through, reading. Click complete because you're done. You want to complete the lesson? Yes. Move on to the next one. And boom, there you're automatically on the next one. So that's how this is going to work. This is the main foundation of this school. And that's so that you can come in on your own time and learn at your own pace. And meanwhile, we're going to supplement it, like I said, with the monthly calls or weekly calls, answering your questions on the forum, so on and so forth. Anyways, like I said, I just want to jump on here and give everybody a brief overview on this. I'm sure I forgot plenty of things. Our goal is to add as much value as possible. We want you to subscribe and be a member and help us build this community and help you win. Pricing, I want to touch on that a little bit. The pricing is really going to come down to how much content is preloaded when we hit the launch key on this. And what I mean by that is, if we have 20 lessons, we're going to add lessons weekly. But if we have 20 lessons when we launch, we're not sure how quickly people are going to go through it. So we might have a lower price point. Now, if we have 50 lessons when we click the launch button, it'll probably be a higher price point. Regardless, the price will fall somewhere between $50 to $100 a month. Now, I know that might seem like a lot at first, but just think of it this way. Let's say we launch April 1st, which is actually the goal. We're shooting for an April launch. That way we kind of get going before the race season. I would have loved to have it ready sooner, but I'm not willing to launch this until it's ready and provides value to you all. So let's say we launch in April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. That's 9 months. So even if it was $100, that's $900 for the rest of the year, right? Well, we're doing giveaways weekly. We're doing giveaways monthly. We have a $2,500 Vanson race suit. And here's the main concept. If this course in school accomplishes what it should and you apply yourself, you're going to get better. And all it takes is one race win to cover the whole year of school. In fact, when I started getting back into bracket racing after some real street racing 2 years ago, I became a member of Luke's school again, because I have been in the past, and just reading through some old tutorials and refreshing myself. The very next weekend, I won a gambler's race at XDA, which was I forget, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000. So in my mind, I'd already paid for my school for the next 2 years. So that's the way we're looking at it. It's going to launch somewhere between $50 to $100 a month. Probably going to have a discount if you want to go ahead and pay for the whole season. And like I said, this is just an overview, show you guys and girls that we're working hard on everything. It's coming together nicely, I think. And I want it to be an easy to use platform. And Dustin and our goal is to help you guys win. It's going to make it tougher on us, but that's the goal. So anyways, I don't want to get too long winded, but that's kind of what we got going on right now. So we'll, when I figure out how, oh, there we go. All right, so we'll keep you guys updated on the progress. And as I mentioned, looking for worst case scenario start date around April 1st. And it's not an April Fool's jokes. Appreciate y'all for checking this out. Thanks a lot.